Hey everybody, we are at the Pigeon Forge Rod Run in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we're just out here checking out everything they've got. So many hot cars, just so many, and we haven't even gone inside yet. But we're out here checking out and seeing who's got what. And so far, we've seen a whole bunch of absolutely stunning vehicles. In fact, this one right here is a Chevy 2 67, and it is over the top gorgeous. Okay, so let's go meet this guy. This is a Chevy 2 67, Randy Vaught. Here he is, sitting back here just having a chill day. How are you, Randy?
Doing good today.
So tell me about your car. It's just stunning.
It's this little car we did for my uncle. It's a 67 Nova 2-door post. It's had a few body mods. It's been chopped 2 inches. Back glass been laid down 1.5 inches. Of course, all the handles been shaved. The cowl filled, firewall filled, front bumper's been filled.
Well, you know what? This pinstripe really stands out as something unique.
That's
Can you tell us about that?
Handwork there. He done a lot of hours of airbrushing on that.
And it
Very
matches,
talented gentleman.
and it basically matches the style of your taillights. That's awesome.
It's it's pretty much looks underneath like it does on top. It's got all stainless lines, stainless bolts.
Well, you know what? While you're telling me about it, I'm gonna go down here and get a shot. So you tell me what's under here. What's in there? What do we got?
We got a little narrow 10 bolt under there with like a Eaton Paz with 373 gear, Heights 4-bar suspension, coilovers all the way around, Willwood brakes all the way around.
Let me see if I can get a shot of those brakes. Sorry, I'll have to come over
got
here.
Some specialty wheels, TA BF Goodrich tires.
And you say
it's
Wildwood.
Now
Now
you underneath on top, like it is on top.
you even have those calipers chromed or polished, right?
Yeah, they're the polished version of the billet specials.
They came that way?
Yeah, they came that way.
Well, that matches very good with the wheels.
And
All right.
got 15s on the front, 17s on the back.
And well, since we're going towards the front, why don't you tell me about this motor? It's typically not what you would find in
No,
a
not
street
usually.
rod. So what exactly is it?
This little motor came out of a UPS truck. It's a 292 cubic inch. We bored it like 30 over. We had a 2.4 intake that we modified for the Weber updrafts. It's got a comp 520 280 cam in it, Tom Langford exhaust, Pertronics ignition, vintage air and stuff on it. We're running a T5 manual trans with it, hydraulic clutch setup.
Tell me about this intake setup. That's a little different also.
Yeah. That was a Edelbrock 2.4, not Edelbrock, a Clifford 2.4, and we modified it, made an adapter plate for those updraft Webers.
And those perform as well as the four barrels that you have had?
Probably two 4 barrels was probably going to be a little bit too much, and we ended up with the 2 barrels instead.
And that
plus
just
they have a little bit better look, a little bit different look, a little bit better look as far as we think anyway.
Exactly. And then you have down here, you said it's a Heights Mustang 2?
Mustang 2 front end with the coilovers all the way around, front and back. It's a Heights 4-bar on the back. Like I said, we used 4-piston Willwood polish calipers and brakes on it, Willwood master cylinder.
Yeah, and that's gorgeous too, nice and polished up. And you said you cleaned up the firewall quite nicely.
Firewall's been smooth.
Oop, hitting the car.
She went with the billet hinges and stuff on the hood.
Those are made by who? Who makes these?
Can't remember the exact company that made those. I think it might be Goldman, something along that line. Anyway.
And it's got the little shock absorbers on it to keep the rise nice and smooth. Beautiful. And then up here, your cowl is different.
Yeah, we filled the cowl, had the cowl filled. So like I say, it's had several body mods. Like I said, the chop, we did a 2-inch chop on the top. Like I said, the back glass is still the stock height. We just laid it down 1.5 inches.
Yeah, you really can't tell. I mean,
There was,
it's so subtle.
Two gentlemen that did the body work and the finish work was Gene Arms and Ashley Johnson. They did excellent work as far as getting it prepped, getting it painted. And they did the assembly work. They
And
kind of turned it into the car it is.
this is a cute little item here. This is just your gas filler, right?
Aftermarket gas neck.
And it's just a pop out.
It's a pop out deal.
Yep. And then is that electric? No, that can't be
No,
electric.
it's just manual.
It looks funny though. It had a different look to it.
Yeah.
So it's gorgeous. All right, let's look at this interior because this is just redder than red.
Paul Atkins out of Coleman, Alabama's work. He sells these dashes, got with plastic instruments to make instruments for it.
And then what kind of
car seats that Mom already had to use for this car, but he built the back seat, console, and all that. The radio was actually in the trunk. It has the controls on the console for the air and the radio. And I think there's an iPod port maybe inside the console.
I love the gauges. They're just so sharp. That's just beautiful the way it sits.
Power doors, power windows,
and you have sound system built into the door.
Yeah, like I said, he does really cool work.
I like it. And this is so mildly trim, like it's just barely there, but it works for you, right?
Oh yeah. All his stuff is custom hand built stuff. He does excellent work. You just got to get your wallet out when you go see him.
Isn't that typical of all street rod stuff, though?
You'll have high-end street rods, custom cars.
And that's
excellent work.
Now you have vintage air, and in the middle is the radio, the little round dial, and it's a 4-speed or it's a 5-speed.
It's a T5 manual. Yeah, T5. It came out of like a 90 model Camaro. We used the hydraulic clutch setup with it. Works really well.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I love it, man. And now you have it up for sale, correct?
Yeah, we have another project that I bought. Little 69 Camaro. I'm gonna try to get done here.
So you want to try and get it out in front of as many people as you can.
Oh
right?
yeah. I mean, it's like I say, it's basically a one-off car. Most of everything on it, but it's one of the higher-end cars. We got it. It's been together for 11 years. We got it priced what we think is a fair price for the car.
Well, but, it's right with everything. I mean, this is where they're building them now. So 11 years in the making, you're still current.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
We did not drive it, but it's not one you'd like to drive all the time because you're afraid something's going to happen.
Oh yeah,
a nick or something. But,
what did you do to the trunk lid? It looks a little different. Does that normally have a?
The SS cars, I think, and maybe even the stock cars had a piece put across. We just wanted it smooth looking.
It looks good. And then you filled the trunk with the seam leather.
Yeah, this is some of Paul's work too. Which you've got it full of junk right now, but there's a radio with a battery in there.
There's a lot of room.
Yeah, room for your cleaning supplies and stuff.
Yep.
But it's remote too. It's got a remote latch on it.
Love it. Oh yeah. And the bumper's been smoothed and tucked.
Yeah, the front bumper's been smooth. All the chrome on this car was brand new, but we took it to advanced plate and they redid every bit of it.
Yeah,
we did
work
on the front bumper. Still did with the license plate was and smoothed it.
Well, I'll tell you, Randy, I love it. And I think hopefully you'll get your price. So, hey, if you've seen it here, you're seeing it on Riven TV, tell everybody that if you sold it through Riven TV.
I will.
Love it. All right, guys.
I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thanks a lot. We're going to move on and see what we can find.
All right, I appreciate the interview.